Hey YouTube, this morning I wanted to show you one way to find rental properties or properties to buy at a discount. This way is legit, and I've bought properties this way, and it really is a way that you can buy a house below market value, especially when the economy is kind of in a downturn and not everyone is looking for the houses. So we'll take a few minutes. I'll show you that this morning. I'll show you how to get to the website. So the website is called HUD Store, and you need to be very specific when you go to it because there's a bunch of kind of side places that people have put up that are not the HUD Store, and those things will ask you for information. They'll ask you for a subscription, but the HUD Store does not. The HUD Store is a government site, and the HUD Store is a site by Housing Urban Development. And it doesn't mean that the house that you're getting was a HUD house. What it means is that somewhere in the foreclosure process on a house, HUD was the backer of the loan, and so then it got back to HUD. Maybe it was a bank doing the lending, backed up by HUD, or it was a opportunity loan or something like that. And so this is what I wanted to show you. Let's look at the state I'm in, which is Arkansas, and look at the whole state right now. See how many we see. So the way you read this is an exclusive here means that this can be bought by owner-occupants, not for profits or government agencies only. So investors cannot buy this. So when it first goes on the market, it'll come on at a price, and only owner-occupieds basically can buy the house. And so maybe it's a good deal, maybe it's not. Now, after a while, it'll go into extended. Extended is all people can bid on it. And so when it gets into extended, this price starts going down periodically over time until it reaches a price that it's sold. And so this could be a great deal, it could be a bad deal. You really can't tell. And so the nice thing about this website, let's just pick this house right here. Two things are nice, okay? Number one, the properties do have a condition report, okay? So we'll look at that condition report here. If it pops up, here it is. And a condition report from HUD just says they went through and they tested some basic things. It doesn't tell you they did any work to fix it because they won't. They will change the side that doors are on based on their requirements. They have certain things that they'll do, but they won't actually fix things. And so it says right here, is it functioning? HVAC? No. So the one house I bought that had this as no, the reason it was no was because the thermostat was off the wall. So you don't know how big the problem is. It could just need to be serviced. They estimate this repair at like $5,000 or whatever the full unit replacement is. And so that might be what everyone thinks about. But what you really need to do is sometime go look and see what you think really the issue is, because your maximum risk is replacement. Electrical, work, stove, range, plumbing, those works, pressure test. It failed a pressure test. So there was one pipe broken in the house I bought. I walked in the house, saw an external pipe in the garage, so it was broken. I knew the problem. It cost $100 to fix. So a water heater works. Visual inspection means they can't rent it because there's not enough water to the house. And so this is an inspection report on the house. So that's nice. Here's the second thing. The second thing is if you buy a property on this site, you can get title insurance on it, and the title is clear. Other sites, such as auction.com, you're not guaranteed a clear title. You can't actually get the title insurance and title search work done as a contingency to the purchase. And so I prefer the HUD site based on that. Let's go back, see if we go back. So here's Arkansas. The county I'm in is Benton County, and it has nothing. So I don't really want to buy outside this area because I don't want to fix up outside this area because it's harder, and harder means it costs more money. So let's just look at Missouri. I find a lot of these things in Missouri are around areas I don't want to be in. So you got St. Louis, Cape Girardeau, away from me. Raytown, let's look at the Raytown house. The houses are not going to be, great. The pictures, right? Nothing wrong with this house, it's just a picture. So you can go through here, you can see the property. Now, you need to compare this to like a lot of the pictures from real estate agents because those are taken professionally, and they might fix some lighting and things like that to make the house look great. You need to look at those and just say, what does this show me at condition? Look, this floor is beautiful. So the kitchen, some type of work's needed, kind of weird cabinet colors. So you could search this one and maybe buy this property. The address is right here, so we could look up the address, see what it's worth. But I wanted to take a few minutes this morning and just show you this property, this site, HUDhomestore.gov. Doesn't require a login. Doesn't require any payment to get into. And it requires, cash bids on the properties. Some of them are financeable. The other thing to be aware of is when you go into the property, like for instance this property, it'll tell you whether it's insurable or not. And so this one looks like it's insurable because you can finance it a certain way. And so just be aware, some properties are not, it says they aren't insurable because they have something broken that the insurance company won't like. Maybe I can find one of those real quick for you. But sometimes it'll say uninsurable in the property description. But take a look at that, for the area you're in. And I think this second or third house, no, second house I bought was from HUD store. Also, the third one at the lake I bought on HUD store. And, that house was listed for 120 something, and then I waited till it dropped down to about half the price. So just kind of set the price that you're thinking about, buying it for, and then just wait for it to go. And if it doesn't go that price, then don't buy it. And if it does, then buy it. So you've got this one, $14,000. Obviously not a great area. So I don't deal with the issues of that. But you can get really cheap houses on this site. Hope this is viable for you. Use it, look at it, pick a couple neighborhoods out that you can understand the values in. Kind of look at the process for fixing something up. And get your financing and things in order. You can buy a house for decent cost. Maybe wait a year. A year from now, I think these will keep going lower and lower because people won't be buying them. And you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.